Hari Om. Shri MahAlaksHmi asHTakam, shloka number 5. Adyantarahite Devi Adya Shakti Maheshwari Yoga Jay Yoga Sambhute MahAlaksHmi Namostute. There is Pathabedam on Adya Shakti. We see in some places Adi Shakti is also there. But there will be no Bhedam or difference in the meaning. Now we will see the meaning of this shloka. Hey MahAlaksHmi, calling out to MahAlaksHmi. Most of these namas are all in Sambodhana Prathama only. That means addressing the Devi, calling out to Devi and offering our namaskarams to her. Hey MahAlaksHmi, namostute, my namaskarams to you. Adi antarahite, adyantarahite Devi. Hey Devi, you are without Adi or Antam. Rahita means without. What is she without? She doesn't have Adi or Antam. If there is a beginning, there is an end. MahAlaksHmi Devi does not have an Adi, means she is not born from a Garbham. She is without an Adi because she is Adi Shakti. The next Nama itself says she is Adi Shakti because she is the Adi Shakti or the Adhara Shakti from where all the Prapancha, Srishti Karyam happens. And we've already seen her as Moola Vidya. So she is the Moola Vidya or the Adhara Shakti or the Adi Shakti from where Jagat Srishti happens. In Lalita Sahasranamam, Panchakritya Parayana, there is a Nama. Panchakrityam means we are aware of the first three, Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara. Then we have Tirodhanam and Anugraham. This is the order in which our Prapancham works. First Srishti happens. So Devi is the Adi Shakti from where everything Srishti Karyam begins. So it is her Shakti in Brahma Shakti in Brahma that helps in Srishti Karyam. It is her Shakti in Vishnu that enables Vishnu to do the Sthiti Karyam. It is her Shakti in Rudra that does the Samhara Karyam. These three we are familiar with. Srishti, Sthiti and Samhara. The fourth one is Tirodhanam. Tirodhanam means everything, it's like a vacuum going back to where it came from. Everything is withdrawn. So it all goes back into Devi. And this Tirodhana Karyam is done by Devi Shakti in Ishvara. The last one is Anugraham. So Devi again blesses everyone. She gives back her Shakti to all of them to start doing their cycle again. Srishti, Sthiti, Samharam, Tirodhanam, again Anugraham. And this Anugraham is Devi Shakti in Sadashiva that enables this Anugraham. So this is the order of our Jagat Srishti. And MahAlaksHmi Devi is seen as the Adi Shakti, the Adhara Shakti from where everything came. So everything had its origin from Devi and everything goes back, becomes Layam into Devi. So Devi is the beginning for everything, but does she have a beginning? No. She is without beginning or end because if there is a beginning, there should be an end. So Devi doesn't have a beginning nor an end. That is what the first Nama says. Adyanta, Adi Antarahite Devi. You are the Adi Shakti for everything, but you do not have an Adi or an Antam. We have to understand that although Devi came from the Samudra Mathanam, Kshira Sagara Mathanam, we have to understand that here Devi is seen as the Parabrahmam. And Parabrahmam doesn't have an origin. Where did it come from? The chicken came from the egg or the egg came from the chicken. That is the story here. So, hey Devi, you are the Adi Shakti, but you do not have any Adi or Antam. Next, hey Maheshwari, you are the Ishwari for everyone. And you are the Stri of Maheshwara, so you are called Maheshwari. Yogaje Yoga Sambhute. When I saw this Nama Yoga Sambhute, I was only thinking of Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta from Lalita Sahasranamam. Chidagni means, Chit means Jnanam or Shuddha Brahmam or Vidya. It is the opposite of Avidya. So in order to destroy Avidya, Ajnanam, Devi is born inside our Chidagni to destroy that Avidya and give us Jnanam. Now say for example, I am visiting a very new place. I do not have knowledge of the streets, how to go and reach my destination. My jnanam is not there regarding that particular place. Now I ask somebody how to reach a particular place. Then they guide me as to how to go. Once I figure out, now The ajnanam that was there before about that place has gone away. And now I have gained some knowledge as to how to reach my destination. Now we have to take this example and replace it with our journey towards moksham. That is jnanam. Now I do not have the jnanam on how to have atma sakshatkaram. So I am asking my guru. So a guru is very important. It is like the person we are asking how to reach, the guide. So he will serve, the guru will serve as a guide, and slowly jnanam is born for us to reach our particular destination, which is moksham. Moksham is not a particular destination. It is atma sakshatkaram, that's all. And going back to the nama in Lalita Sahasranamam again, Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta, there is also another explanation there. There was an asura by name Bhandasura, who was troubling the Devas. So the Devas did a yajna to invoking Devi, towards Devi, so that she will do the vadham of this Bhandasura. So the Devas did a yajna in that yajna kundam, right? That is called Chidagni Kundam, in which they did the yajna. In that Chidagni Kundam, the Devas offered their own Sharira Avayavas into that Agni as Ahuti. And Devi appeared from that Agni Kundam. So the Nama is Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta, one who appeared from that Agni Kundam, Chidagni Kundam. Now we saw two explanations for Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. The first explanation is what will be very apt for us to take here to explain the Nama in MahAlaksHmi asHTakam, Yoga Sambhuta. Yoga here refers to our Chidagni, Chaitanyam, which is Jnanam. Devi is of that Swarupam. The Yoga refers to Aikyam. Yoga means union. So once Jnanam is born, what happens? We become Aikyam with Devi, who is the Jnana Swarupam. Yogaje, one who is born from Yoga. The word yoga is explained by Patanjali in his Yoga Sutram as yogaha chittavritti nirodhaha. Then we see in Bhagavad Gita also, yoga karmasu kaushalam samatvam yoga uchyate. These two are also found in Bhagavad Gita. Yogaha is nothing but ekagra chittam, urumugapatta manadudan அப்படின்னு நம்ம தமிழ்ல சொல்றோம் இல்லையா. In English we say single pointedness. In general, yoga, we can understand that, say, two things were separated, making two things come together, uniting the two things. That's what it means in general. How to understand this means we have to understand that our manas and the indriyas, they have their swabhavam to go after indriya vishayas. So we have to control the indriyas from going after their vritti. Vritti here refers to chitta vritti, refers to the indriya vishayas. Say we like something to eat, we are going immediately, we give in to the taste, we are tempted. So instead we have to control, like this for each indriyas. Indriyas having their indriya vishayas, going after their indriya vishayas need to be controlled. That is what Patanjali says in Yoga Sutra as yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. Nirodhaha means to control, to stop or to block the indriyas from going after their indriya vishaya sukham. Now, our indriyas are in yoga. That means are in union with outward sukham. Now, we have to become ayoga. We have to separate. Ayoga is to separate that and direct it towards our inward Paramatma. The ayoga should happen outside and yoga should go inward. Ayoga is separating our indriyas or controlling our indriyas from the outside indriya vishaya sukham and turning those indriyas, using them as tools towards and becoming yoga with the Paramatma inside. This is what in general yoga, ayoga means. Now yoga je, this nama, what they are saying is yoga in general, we just saw in Yoga Sambhuta that yoga is a Aikya Bhavam. How will that Aikya Bhavam happen? We have to withdraw our indriyas from the outside indriya vishaya sukham, and the yoga should happen inside. It should be directed towards our inner Paramatma. With an ekagra chittam, when we do this, we become Aikyam. And only through this yoga or Aikyam with Devi, we can understand. It's an experience. It's an anubhavam. Atma sakshatkaram is an anubhavam and cannot be described. So she can be known only through that yoga. Only when we have that ekagra chittam, we can know her or we can become Aikyam with her. So Yogaje means once we become aikyam with her, that jnanam is born. So that is why we say Yogaje, one who is born from the yoga. Once we go to that level of yoga, aikyam with her, that jnanam is born. She is that jnana swarupam. And we become one with her. There is no more dvaita bhavam, there is advaita bhavam. Hey Mahalakshmi, namostute, my namaskarams to you. We'll see the shloka again. आद्यन्तरहिते देवी आद्यशक्ति महेश्वरी योगजे योग संभूते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते. राम राम राम.